what up, team? We are drafting again. We made it. We made day two with that awesome deck that had the Kaya and the black Wrath of God that collects evidence. My green screen's acting out. There we go. Better. Okay, let's draft. It said 23 out of 24 here just now, which I wonder if like we're playing kind of an event like it's sort of in pod. I don't know. This is a rare? Huh. I don't know why. I thought this was an uncommon. Maybe it's because I like the uncommon more. Well, both these are cracked. I actually don't know which one I like better. Normalize, also a totally fine pickup. Makeshift binding, not quite as good as this. You could take Detective Satchel just to be like, I'm also playing a powerful card that's like a bit less popular. But I think it's probably just Perimeter Enforcer. Like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, one of these is correct. Helix, Mutations, Cease Desist, The Chase, Granite Witness. Lightning Helix versus Granite Witness. This is a detective, and it could keep us in blue-white. Boros is also really good, though, and you can still be detectives. I feel like I should just have 17 lands open or something. Like, I'm happy playing either of these, and I don't have a really strong feeling whether I'd rather be Boros or rather be Azorius. I kind of just want to, like, grab the detective to stay on detectives. This card's obviously super good. Like, it's like a constructed card. I just don't actually know if it's better than Granite Witness in this format. Isn't that weird? This also can keep us just white. 5-color Niv. Makeshift binding. Shock. It seems like the red is really open. Murder. Another Granite Witness. Weird. I mean, I guess I'm supposed to say Granite Witness if I took Granite Witness over Helix, right? I'm not being tricked into this stuff. Not on day two. Yeah, I'm down. Well, Granite Witnesses. I've taken you over burn spells that I play in Canadian Highlanders, so I'm not sure if there's a higher compliment. Might just want to be blue in order to get the maximum value out of this card so we can play it face up. There's a lot of removal going around in this pod. Archive. Another Granite Witness. Is it possible? Am I supposed to take the first Night Watch over the third Granite Witness? Probably not. This is a good black detective. First Forensic Researcher might be better than the third Granite Witness. Nah. I only know Flying and Vigilance. Oh no, it's a pack without a Granite Witness. What am I gonna do? There's a Krosan Tusker in this pack? It's pretty funny. There is a Mind Rot in this form. I was trying to figure this out, and it's this classic sort of coercion-y one. This is a detective, so it could still just be black-white with the 3 double-white granites and play everything. Burden of Proof, also pretty strong. Versus Wrench. +1/+1 Menace can't block. A 4/5. I gotta pick a card. I think I'm just gonna pick the Wrench. Immortalize, Cadaver, Savior, Gravestone Strider, Magnifying Glass, the Laundry, or the Criminologists. I'm definitely just picking Immortalize. Unless I want to zig into Curious Cadaver and be like Esper. I'm 100% playing this minute. Well, I could cut Perimeter Enforcer for Curious Cadaver and be blue-black detectives. Nah, I'm just going to take No More Lies. I really like Perimeter Enforcer. Hey, thanks, Goobalax. Is it a stipulation? No, this is a day 2. I don't know if it was the best, but I first picked Perimeter Enforcer, and then I took a Granite Witness over Lightning Helix, and then a Granite Witness over Shock. And then a Granite Witness over. I think Granite Witness was the best card that time. Assassin's Trophy, Meticulous Archive, Sanctuary Wall, Candlestick. Maverick Thopterist. This card's pretty good. We don't actually have a ton of flyers. I'm just going to take this Meticulous Archive. The Night Watch. We're hoping to get like a Thinking Cap. Or 3. Or the White Enchantment. Like, no one's... It doesn't seem like anyone's fighting us in the pod for Blue-White Detectives. It's just that there's been, like, kind of a crazy Boros deck going around, too. Which I don't know if we would have rather been in, to be honest. More No More Lies or a Griffnaught Tracker. I think second Lies over first Griffnaught Tracker is correct. Arrival, Job, Shattered Pact, Desist. I don't know if this is a Cease deck. I don't think it's super likely. I mean, there is a Niv going around. Hey, thanks so much. Yeah. First arrival versus first on the job is fine. Sure. Get over here, you weirdo. And then probably this one. Sure. I think this draft has slightly lower timers than normal. Karlov, Watchdog. Make your move. Dog Walker. Probably Dog Walker. I do like this dog a lot, but this dog, this is 2 dogs, so that's more dogs. Yeah. This is like, this card's up in the pick order with some mythic rares. Intrude on the Mind, Archdruid's Charm. Ton of blue cards. Out Cold. What the heck does this do again? This is draw 2, make a 3/3 Thopter. Card's pretty bananas. Out Cold's also really good. Case of the Filched is good. Projector Inspector's fantastic. So, yeah, we're hoping to wheel one of these 3. And that's not happening, right? We gotta take 8 cards out of this pack. It's possible we wheel this. It's more likely we wheel this. But yeah, I'm going to take this 5-drop. It's kind of a bomb. Assemble the players. We do have like a lot of 3-mana 2/2s. Or we could take Projector Inspector. Or the Snoop. Double blue. Yeah, we have a bit of space here to do some creativity. Yeah, I think it is the rare. I don't have any of these, and they are good. I like that they're 3/2s for 3, but yeah, let's take this thing. The Gateway Express. I think I like that over Markwatch Phantom. This card's very exciting. We would also love to see the other uncommon White Saga, but yeah. This is a kill spell. It's very nice. We don't have anything that makes tokens, but we're hoping to get eventually a copy of Jetsam, I feel. No. Well, yes, actually, both Fuss and Bother and Flotsam Jetsam are playable. Hey, what up? Hey, Sibwow, thanks so much. Appreciate the support for so long. 27 months of saying, hey, Nelly, way to stream. Thanks. I appreciate it. And for everyone who can't sub, totally get it. Don't worry about that. Appreciate you, too. We have some options. We could be on Dilf. We could be on Control. We could be on Defenestrated Phantom. Probably we're on Defenestrated Phantom. None of the. This is a detective. But we could also have a flyer. Can this get an artifact or just an enchantment? 7 seconds. Yeah, I'll take the flyer. Okay, this is that really good pack. Or no, it's one more. Thinking Cap! Oh my god. There's a Filch Falcon and a Deduce, but we gotta take this Thinking Cap. It's really good for us. The Job, Hustle Bustle. Unfortunately, we can't really play. That's okay though. On the job is the same as bustle. We can play one on the job and just win the game on attacking with a bunch of idiots and dog walkers. Case of the Runaway Dog Walk. Okay, 6 mana 4/3 flyer that goes and gets the Magnifying Glass or the Thinking Cap. Griffnot. I actually don't know how good this is. It's a 6-drop. We don't have any 4 mana flyers. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, 6 mana 4/3. There's the Magnifying Glass, lol, in case we get the one on the next pack. Magnifying Glass versus Make Your Move, though, in this deck. I think I just want this Make Your Move. I don't know if I'm going to play it or not. I might, actually. I'm not, like, loaded all the way up on... Yeah, I think Make Your Move is making the cut in this deck. Yeah, this is this pack. Nothing's actually getting in there. Sure. Second job. Same as the first. Second wrench, first due diligence. What did I take over second Thinking Cap? I feel like maybe it was wrong. Second Dog Walker. Surveillance Monitor. Okay, 4 mana 3/3. Whenever you collect evidence, you get a 1/1 flyer. That might be better than Dog Walker. Maybe. We're not like collecting mad evidence. Yeah, I'm going to trust my gut on this and just grab the Dog Walker, I think. We have a couple of other 4-drops. I know I've lost some complicated, awesome games to that card. Okay, there's a Thinking Cap, Out Cold, Propsidic Memory. If you draw more than one card, you get +1/+1 counters. How many Investigate cards do I have? 1... 2. All right. I think I'm taking Out Cold this time. It's possible second Thinking Cap was better, but I took Out Cold. 2 mana, 1/1 Flash Flying. 3 mana, 3/2 Advisor. Can't be blocked as long as you sacrifice an artifact. Hopefully someone got into the Insidious Roots deck at this table. Crocodilf. Yeah, I'm just putting a Thinking Cap on Granite Witness. That's this deck. That's like the entirety of my strategy. Do I have 23 cards yet? Almost. Striders, playable. This pack doesn't really have anything for us. We could take middling... Or no, we can take the Cultural Warden. This is actually a fine pick. It's playable. White, and 3 to flip. Yeah, we're allowed to play that. Pilfered Proof! Hell yeah. Okay, so we could have Wrench or a second on the job instead of, like, Make Your Move or instead of Jaded Analyst. How many creatures is this? 11? That is not too many creatures. Ooh, the dogs! Or another random flyer. Is 3 equipments too many? Possibly. More dogs, though. It wants me to take Hustle. Sorry, Defenestrated Phantom 2. I didn't take you. I hope that's okay. Forgive me, Defenestrated Phantom. Wait, actually, I do want to just play one of these on the jobs. Second Griff. I don't know that we're playing you second Griff, but let's take you. Unless we want 2 mana, 2/1 Surveil. It seems like we have 2 drops. This is a detective. Holy moly. A Snoop is probably better than an Eliminate the Impossible. Or we could just grab Deduce. I think we need creatures. This is a creature too. We're not really... getting much out of Jaded Analyst. I don't think we can play Auspicious Arrival and On the Job with all of these things. This is a card draw spell. Second Out Cold, second Fairy Snoop. I mean, I only have 12 creatures and this is a detective. This feels weird though. Third Thinking Cap versus second is only 2 of these. Do I have any Museum Night Watch? I have 1. Yeah, I don't think third Thinking Cap's making the cuts. I took this Crowbot Haunch. I'm pretty likely to play it. Oh, making the cuts is actually going to be tough. Having a lifelink creature is really good, especially in a deck that has a pile of equipment. I think this is getting cut. Can we afford to jam 2 more lies in the deck with all these equipments? Maybe we're just cutting the counter spells even though we high picked them. I mean, we didn't super high pick them. All right, catching up on chat. Doppelgang is nuts. That's true. I could have been on Splash for Doppelgang deck, but I really wanted to keep it simple for myself for the sake of trying to get $2,000. Well, the 3 witnesses weren't as... I don't know if you can count it as a signal. Maybe a little bit, actually. My neighbor hopefully was in, like, Golgari or something. Or Rakdos? I could see a neighbor being in Rakdos, getting a really good deck. Good morning, Venome. Not thinking about Inspector there. I'm not sure which pick. Sorry, don't know which pick we were talking about. Yeah. Outfitter gets both, so it's a 5/5. Yeah. Pass Inspector for something uninteresting. Okay, Bondalove. Seems like you have a lot of critique of my draft, but I had to zero in and wasn't catching them on the rip. So, you know, Bondalove, thank you for your contribution. Appreciate it. We have to cut 3 cards. We already cut Crowd Control Warden. We have a Jaded Analyst and a Wrench in our board. I'm going to put these back in and just keep in mind that they exist. These are legit 4s, whereas these are 3s. This is a 4. Yeah, we probably actually can't play On the Job in the deck with 3 or 4 equipments. Having, like, only 1 actual 5. Like, the curve is pretty exciting, right? It wants me to play 5 lands that aren't plains and islands. Does this deck even actually want to play Meticulous Archive? I think it does. It doesn't really get anything out of the graveyard, but, like, that's okay. Maybe it does play 1 mountain for Dogwalker. Just so you can occasionally have a 2-drop. Maybe we do just play Jaded Analyst for this reason. We only got 1, 2 cards that we were really into playing on 1. But we have all these equipments we can jam early, too. And then we're going to have, just like always, a Scathe Zombies. We're cutting 4 of these, right? Yeah. So yeah, one of the Night Watches isn't going to make the cut. Possibly one of the Snoop. Not the Dogwalkers are in, and then everything else flies here. Like we have 6 things that on turn 4 flip, and it turns out they had flying. I almost want to play 18 lands in this deck because you 100% have to make it to 3.
And that's your ticket.
I'm thinking about cutting all these cards over here. I don't know if the dogs are going to make it after all. They're not, like, crucial. Gaining 3 life is nice, maybe. But it's like another mana sink. And we sort of have those already in just, like, flipping up our cards. We have a lot of detectives, obviously, right? Oh, we have 3 artifact detectives? Hilarious. And 9 non-artifact detectives? Right. That's what these are. I'm pretty sure we play Pilfered Fruit with 9. Seems fine. And then after we have Pilfered Fruit flip, if we flip our dogs, we get a clue, right? Yeah, it's pretty cool. You like playing the 1 mountain? Yeah, Ukon, it's not my fault.
3, 2, you can't look at it.
I rare drafted that Niv.
Close your eyes and then open
Yeah, I think Captain Asparagus is correct.
2, 1.
Yeah, exactly. Of the number of hands with the 2-drop, it's like the island won't get there.
Queen.
All right. Well, valiant effort, auto sort.
We both missed that one. Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Maybe we're playing wrench just to draw a card on 2.
We have to go on different things. 3,
I kind of want to include this make your move.
1.
Ow.
Yeah.
3, 2. Wait, we can't go.
Yeah, we've got to cut these dogs. We got to cut Crowbot Haunch.
Okay, only how like this.
Wrench, we might need to keep Wrench in as removal. It's so expensive, 3 and tap.
Moms,
But
put it in
we
the
put
bag.
a bunch of our removal picks into No More Lives, and it's a little bit sketchy.
Is on.
I think we can afford to drop Jaded Analyst,
2.
although it is a detective. Now we only have 8, right?
Guys, I don't like this plan. Let's stop doing this here, please.
3.
Is 8 okay?
2.
No,
What?
Quinn.
We're not great at drawing our second card. We have this way to do it. Does this investigate? No.
Yeah.
This doesn't draw cards, and this doesn't draw cards. They just put cards in your hand. This also doesn't draw. All of our card drawing doesn't draw cards. So Jaded Analyst never gets to attack. Although maybe we're fine with that. Maybe just this deck needs a 2-drop. We're just going to put our 2-drops into these thinking caps. We're going to get a 2-mana value out of it. That's our plan. Not every deck is going to be full of 3-mana 2/2s. They'll be there, but not every card is going to be a 3-mana 2/2. Okay, let's do some more reality checking here. These are all creatures, right? This is a creature. Yeah, these are all not creatures. So how many of these can we afford? Like, this is card drawing. This is equipment pump. This is also just equipment. This is removal. This is removal. Okay, we're going to play all 5 of these removal spells because that's not enough removal spells. And then 4 pump spells and 1 extra card drawing spell. It's like we're just priced into cutting this wrench. It's a little sad because it's also kind of a removal spell. But like, it's not as reliable a removal spell as Case or Out Cold. We're an aggro deck that starts on 3, so I'm a little nervous. I did do my best to draft blue-white detectives, but we're gonna need a little help. Help. Help! Stop thief! I feel like that's the sound the detective hears, right? Okay, are we desperately missing anything that we benched early? I don't think so. Now we have to play best of 3 matches, right? Assemble does count face down, or we for sure wouldn't be playing it. Bondi, that's true. Go in the die roll. No More Lies on 2. We will find a morph on 3. They have a Cody pet. That's adorable. We'll find a morph on 3. Actually, I guess when you're going first, it's like you can't even necessarily counter something on 2. Morph. Oh, you're not a morph. This was a keep. We are playing best of 3s. Nice. 1 mana killer, 4 mana thing. That's really good. Oh, good. Does this draw a card? Yeah, it does. Play a creature before combat. I dare you. That's really strong. They did it. They played a creature before combat. Okay. Wow. Do I even play this now? I think I'm actually supposed to wait, because it could get blown up by an enchantment removal. This is all statistically unlikely. Nice mana. Well, we lost this game, huh? Whoa, whoa. This isn't a detective, tragically. This was a keep. I'd keep this hand again. It's Dogwalker. Why does green get all the 1-mana removal? Green does get a bunch of 1-mana removal in this format. It's pretty sweet. Be inclined to run 16 lands. Bondalev offering everyone's favorite piece of advice after we've flooded. This doesn't have trample. This is an instant. Yeah. I really don't want to show them Pilfer Proof if I don't have to. Alright, my brave little doggies. You have to buy me another turn. Although I don't know actually if there's anything in my deck that can save me, but I'll play to live. Unless they just like play a trample trick before damage immediately, no. LOL. Well, this is relevant just because they have lots of stuff. Similarly this. There's nothing to say about Pick Your Poison. Hey, it just kind of destroys Griffknot Tracker. We didn't get like a bounce spell or anything. That's fine. Do we want just one more creature? Everything was pretty good. Like, what did we get? Was it anything terrible? We did draw our Case of the Pilfer Proof. It didn't do anything, but I think like the point of these two cards is that like it makes the rest of your cards good, and like they're gonna be good as long as normal things happen in terms of your draw. Yeah, I think we just run it back. We could argue to play less lands, but I really like playing 17 just so you get to 3 on time no matter what. And I mean, it's not even guaranteed, obviously. Yeah. The only thing I'd consider bringing in is the Crowd Control Warden in order to just, like, have one big thing that stops their big things. Sure. Why don't we... Let's cut one Griff, because their flying defense is so good. Is that right? Are they going to have flyers now if I do that? I should ask James to leave my house. James does live in my neighborhood. You liked FNPFK word, Jen. Thank you. Oh, good times. Awesome, yeah. Yeah, that FNPF this week was pretty funny. That was a bonus stream, actually, to be fair. In case anyone from work is watching. Now, of course, we get the 2-drop. So we have 17 lands in our deck. We have, about... adds up to a 100% chance of drawing the third. And then we get to play 2 or 3 cards. We have 2 draws. So it's 2 draws of 15 out of 30. There's 15 out of 33 and then 15 out of 32. So it doesn't quite add up to 100% in terms of, like, chances, but it's close. This is draft, though. Yeah, you know what? Let's put it away. When we get there, it's not like we're crushing it. Perfect. Perfect. Everything we ever wanted. A much worse hand. Let's keep it. I wonder if I were to have another chance at this deck, if I would go for the Lightning Helix. Possibly. I drafted 3 of this Granite Witness, and I may very well just be done my whole event without seeing it once. Well, that was the best draw on our deck, so that's nice. This Normalize is going to counter a 6-drop this game, isn't it? No, it might just counter. I think countering a 5-drop is probably good. Oh, I'm glad you like DDSC Fallout. Thank you. Hey, thanks for the support, everyone. You're all so sweet. Chat! That's not a creature. Do we counter this? Such a weird card. Yeah, whatever. We have another removal spell. This draws cards and stuff. They're just like some turbo ramp deck, huh? This can't go face. Yeah, I'm not playing this removal spell even if it buffs my team. Yeah, I'm just hitting them for 5 and then playing both of these things in my hand. I don't quite have enough to kill a Topiary Panther, but I don't know, maybe a dog will bravely get in or something. If they play Topiary, I could be like, attack with these 3. This still flips. Oh, that doesn't even work. I'd have to do this pre-combat and then hope they block. That's terrible. It's cool. I'm just going to peel a morph. Always the pick your poison. They have it every time. But they have 0 creatures, so I should probably stop complaining. Yeah, let's put a hat on a dog. Might as well. Fair enough. Well. Okay. So, like, if I just throw this away, like, don't have a removal... I mean, it's just a shock. And, like, if I want to play it next turn, I can't also play this. It 3, 4, 5. It puts my opponent on a 2-turn clock. But if they play a morph, I'm going to feel silly. I have 4 cards in hand. This is actually a really, really difficult decision. This is one of those ones where you can separate out the good Magic players from the medium Magic players. How important is this shock? So, like, say I play it, and they have 1 creature. I could play Granite Witness, flip immediately, tap it, and then get them to 4. And then Granite Witness can kill them in the sky if they don't have a flyer. They haven't looked like they've had flyers because they've been playing Pick Your Poison. They haven't shown me a reach creature. But they also are going to untap with 7 mana, so they could just be playing 2 things, and I might just like need to kill something that has X of 3 toughness. I think against 4 cards, I'm going to save it. If they had like 1 card in hand, I think I might have just like slammed the Anthem down. If that's their only blocker, that's actually incredible. Like that's the best possible target for this since it doesn't draw a card. Oh, this never draws a card when getting hit by the Gateway Express anyway, because the way this works is that all of your creatures deal 1 damage to it. Alright, does this person have a Wrath? If so, we're in trouble. They do have 2 white mana. They've got some stuff. All right. This deck has wanted to not draw as many lands as it has drawn. It's awkward. Oh, cool. Now they're at 3, and I don't have a way to push through damage. Do I just have to trade the dogs off? It looks like it, hey? I think we just slam this for the extra counter. Yeah, it's not a 6/6 if I wait, and being a 6/6 versus Offender at Large is super relevant. My opponent still has 2 removal spells in hand. They have to tank on how they're going to cast Torch the Witness. Yep. Well, this is pretty funny. Wait. How do I want to do this? Yeah, I just want to attack with Crowd Control Warden. Yep. I'm pretty lucky they chose to cast the Chases on just to draw a card last turn. Nope, not my thinking cap. Okay, game 3. So the opponent has, like, yeah, they always draw their Pick Your Poison. They have the Chases on. We're on the draw. They don't seem to have any flying creatures. Like, they are a red-green deck. They might have a dragon. Tapping their biggest thing is probably super relevant, but bringing in the Wrench when you're on the draw is also a little sketchy. I wonder if Wrench is better than Out Cold. No, it's never better than Out Cold. Make Your Move is fantastic in this matchup. We could cut No More Lies on the draw. It's really good still 2 versus 3, though. And they tap out a lot. And they have, like, a bunch of expensive shit. Like, I just think this card is, like, actually really good in this matchup. Even when it's turn 7. Yeah, no, let's not overthink it. I almost want to cut the second Griffnot tracker or the Defenestrated Phantom, because, like, they're always killing my flying creatures. No. That's wild. This should probably be back in. What did I move in for it? Crowd Control Warden. Yeah, I wonder if this is better on the draw than this. Or this. Second one of these instead of this on the draw. This was, like, fantastic in the matchup. Let's just keep it. Dog win. Yeah, the dog got there. That's right. Yeah. I wasn't even orchestrating that. That just happened. Was Wishbone a thing in Canada? That's all I think of when people thinking cap on the dog. Yeah, we had Wishbone. We probably had some of those commercials. I'm not positive. All right, we're only ever allowed to have 2 lands in this deck, so we might as well just keep this hand. No, don't get in your head about it, Nelly. Don't do that. This time we have 3 draws, so it's totally acceptable. All right, good luck, Jacktastic. Tipster on 2. Love that for you, bestie. I don't have any creatures to deal damage in my case of the Gateway Express. This deck would have loved some Novice Inspectors, but we saw 0. It is nice that we have 2 out of our, like, 4 removal spells. Tips beat down. Bite down on crime. More lands, please. Who is this? Like a 6/7 reach? They have a Crowd Control Warden too, right? If we could rip a Plains here. Ooh-wee. That would be nice. That is close, but not quite it, as they say. What are they casting? Is that 4 mana cloak 2 cards spell an instant? It's not, right? That's probably a sorcery. Cloak the 2 top cards of your deck for 4 mana. Not sure if they played any other big instants. They haven't on the job. Yeah, let's just do this and get in. We want to trade Dogwalker for Tunnel Tipster or on the job. It's fine. Rather trade it on our own turn, right? Okay, what is Tunnel Tipster doing? Pick your poison to kill my thinking cap? Is that a thing? Flip Nervous Gardener. Why didn't they attack with Tunnel Tipster? They just need their mana to cast their Topiary Panther? Do I want to take 2 from Nervous Gardener here? Yeah, I just want to... I'm it's so good for me to cast Gateway Express even now. They didn't play anything, yeah. I don't know what the heck they have. That one. All right, well, whatever they're wrecking me with, you know, I'm flipping the gateway and they're taking some damage from these dogs or whatever. This doesn't activate on ETB, right? Just face up. Okay. What is Oppo hand? 2 turns of just 5 mana. Not doing anything. Okay. That instead of the enchantment, huh? They just have another one for the enchantment, maybe? Just untap and blow the enchantment up? Because they did. It was 2 turns of 5 mana nothing. Sure. Yeah, they're just all green white removal spells. That's cool. I mean, I guess it's time for Griff because like we got their pick their poison. It's true. All the disenchants all kill creatures now. It's 2024. But yeah, they're playing like green white arch enemy cards. The arch enemy green deck was full of the stuff. It's like, oh yeah, green does have removal. It's like this turning point. Like you can play green white hard control. Yeah, I think we're just like killing that, suiting up Griffknot Tracker, and getting in. No, we don't need to kill it. We can just tap it. Just get in for 3. We can save our make your move. Or we could just not attack with the dogs, get in for 4, and then out cold them. No, this is the sexiest play. We play this. And then we get in for 3. It's the least damage, but it's the most fun. That thing attacking is super interesting. I'm only one. This is repping lethal. Oh, fair enough. See you, Granite Witness. It's been fun. I was thinking about just playing Museum Night Watch this turn. Yeah, I like it a lot. Let's do it. This is one of the few that I'm more often just playing face up. Like, you kind of only play this card face down when... Alright, is there stuff that kills me here? I don't know, probably they have 2 cards. They're probably just giving this +3/+2 on first strike. 2 plus 3 plus 0 and first strike still doesn't kill me though. They need to like give double strike or something. Just playing fair. That's an interesting sound effect. Is the tracker a detective? Yes. Green's supposed to be weak with creature removal. Ignore any large creature. It's like 70% of the abyss. Oh my god, World's Rage. I remember they have World Soul's Rage. Holy moly. One, two, three, four. I can just like get them to. They have another World Soul's Rage to kill me. Do you think? I think I just want to attack them for 3. No, I should attack them for 4 and then out cold, right? I am dead to another World Soul's Rage. I forgot about this from game 1. I'll admit it. Yeah. You got it. The hot house is locked, baby. Thanks for the games, Jacktastic. Well played. That was close. Very close. What up, Jundinator? What deck do we draft? We're on Blue-White Detectives. Also, I don't know if anyone else can see. I tried it just with the app. I tried to look at my homepage. Here's our draft deck. We have we got a 2-drop and another Night Watch on our board. 3 more equipments we could be jamming. A couple more pump spells and this Solid Morph. We actually did bring this card in. In best of 3, I could see bringing any of these creatures in. Or the wrenches. But yeah, we're just jamming 2 normalize, 13 creatures, 8 of them are detectives. Actually, I have like 1, 2. We could be up to like the 10 detective count for Pilfered Proof if we wanted. Maybe that's correct. Like, are we supposed to be cutting like Sanguine Savior or Defenestrated Phantom for just worse cards that don't have flying but are detectives? Pilfered Proof is this card that like I keep seeing being busted whenever everyone else has it, and I just keep cutting it from my decks. It feels like this deck should be able to get to 3 detectives without too much trouble. But I didn't get any of the cards to like make multiple of them. Yeah. You just have to like keep 2 flyers around and then eventually draw a 3rd thing. I don't have like a ton of card draw spells either. So I don't know. Maybe this is just supposed to get cut for another detective. Like I do already have detective synergy cards. It's not like I need to like lean heavily. This card's just like so sick in an opening curve. Like the upside on this card is like pretty crazy. I'm gonna keep it in for 1 more game at least. Sorry, I meant to say, if you were watching yesterday, or I guess I can just check right now on Chrome too. It's like I couldn't get to my own VOD. Did Twitch change? Like, do I have to opt back in for VODs? Oh, audio doubling. Fun. Like, Nelly doesn't draft a ton. I probably have to click a setting or something, or maybe I need to make partner. I don't know. But I just thought I would have had a saved picture of my deck list from yesterday somewhere, but I don't. I won the die roll again. 3 lands. The 2-drop first pick overall. Pack 1, pick 1. That's terrifying too. The full synergy. I could kill this if I wanted with Gateway Express. They have 2 mana dorks though. Um, like, my Bolt the Bird isn't that bad. It keeps them down behind a turn, maybe. They're still going to be able to cast... they'll still be able to cast Morphs next turn because of Maskmaker. Well, and they should probably be on 3 lands. Although they played out 2 Manador, so there's a chance there are 2 lander that needs these. And we do have one more removal spell for big things that we're going to win with Outcold. They're red-green, so like hopefully Griffnot Tracker is kind of going the distance. I feel like it's a Bolt the Bird opportunity. This also gains a life, lol. Because it's the creature dealing the damage. I guess Case the Gateway with a Death Touch creature just like is a kill spell combo too. They didn't put any Death Touch in white in this set. And they don't usually put any Death Touch in white, but you know, if you're a white-green deck, white-black deck, stuff you can set up. Yeah, I wonder if I've been action. Oh, you know what? I probably Twitch streamed some music recently. Maybe I'm under like DMCA no VODs. That might be the case. All right, I like our opponent's deck. It'd be nice if Griffnot Tracker got to get something here. I could actually see playing Museum Nightwatch just to hold the fort. Never mind. We're going to griff this thing away. Yeah, our opponent's deck is pretty good. All right, Maskmaker. No more fun times for you unless you have a kill spell for my Tracker, which you probably do, you know. I get it. Well, anyways, my deck yesterday had Kaya and the Black Wrath. So I played those together. What are you doing? You playing a Morph or are you playing a Pump Spell? You just cashing this in? Both? +3/+3 and Trample. Holy moly. And you can still play a Morph? Oh, you didn't, though. Okay, that's lucky for me. Well, we're not blocking with this. And I guess... That's right. It's 2, right? Yeah. This is Dog Walker. They're Teamer. Neat. Okay. Oh. Lights. Crocodile? Crocodile. It's usually Crocodile. All right. Yeah, let's do that. I don't want to chump. I want to flip this and kill them with this. So I think we're on the out cold turn. Oh, this wasn't supposed to attack. Got away with that. Sick. Gosh, Maskmaker must be important. Why didn't this block? I guess it doesn't matter. Some big creature pre-combat? That'd be incredible for me. Otherwise, I just have to out-cold this Goblin Maskmaker. No, I was doing that anyway, right? Because I'm not blocking Crocodile with this. So I was just going to out-cold pre-combat. Maybe this attack was fine. Maverick beats? Yeah, hell yeah. Oh god. It's that card. Another morph, huh? Right on time. Yeah, I have to draw this card. Oh boy. This is a real morph. This was just a cloak. This isn't untapping. Yeah, I'm just getting in for one. That's all I can do with my poor little self. Maybe I'll be able to counter this Cryptic Cloak. It's not for 2 turns, though. I think this is right. This is a real morph. It's probably just another Crocodile. It's a Fender at large. Wow. Nice. Good for you. That is smooth, my friend. You can just do that at my end of turn, right? Yeah. Oh, noes! Oh. James! We have Make Your Move in the deck. Yeah, it's in here somewhere. Yep. We haven't drawn a card off this, but we have a ton of morphs in the deck. But I guess we ended up in a position where we only can afford to, like... Well, there was 2 turns in a row, really, where we could have hit one. Hey, man with a mask, 13. It's, you know, we're in round 2. We made round 2 of this thing. This game is looking over, but it's game 1 of round 2. They have Torch the Witness. Incredible. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I don't really want them to see Normalize. They just attack for lethal here and we lose. It's chill. Like if I cast Normalize, they pay for it, and then they attack for lethal, and we lose. So, alright, they have the Delph. We're going to see this card. They have Torch. They have Double Tunnel Tipter. They have Fanatical Strength. They have Convenient Target, which is curious because I can tell it's playable. I get to look at this card. It's Red Herring. Right, it was cloaked. Right, it was cloaked. I'd play another Make Your Move against this deck. We're on the play. It's possible we should bring in our Pump Spell because they're a Pump Spell deck. But we have these Thinking Caps that we sort of prefer. Yeah, I don't know if our deck actually has any, like very much at least, potential changes. The wrench is an option. If we like just really need wrench. To be fair, Basic Island has less than 2 power. The white enchantment should let us cast it. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, Colin.
Where's Mom?
Oh, I don't know, actually. I thought she was still in bed. No? I don't know. I'm sure she's home somewhere. Or she's walking the dog. Is she walking the dog?
What's that?
That's a pin I got from the Magic Con.
There's so many that you have. You also have this one?
I sure do, yeah. They give them to us at the Magic Cons. Another with the 2-drop, and this one with a curve. Well, we can't complain. Can't complain about this opening 7. Our last hand was a keep, too. Two, 3, 4, 5. Mana's all spent. Is the opponent tanking on 7? Looks like it. Either that or Arena's porked? No. They were tanking on 7. No Mask Maker. I'll take it. I should be thinking about what I've learned about this draft format for the next one. Probably supposed to read like a Lord of the Oracle or something. I wonder what you drew. Hint, it was one of these two. Oh, maybe you just slow roll the Surveil trigger. Since the 1/1 in play doesn't matter too much, I could see that. Okay, James still causing some problems for us. I could be chatting about that event yesterday. So my experience is kind of weird. Organizing the Canadian Highlander top 8 is a bit of a challenge. So I actually only found out about what day it was going to happen after I had already committed to watching the kids. Like, it was smallish number of days. I don't know. Do we trade this for one of their pump spells? God, sure. Yeah, play a pump spell instead of a creature. Do it. Do it. I double dog dare you. So I find out pretty late. I don't think I can cover this thing at all. My partner gets home from work. Ooh, a 4/4. Things have haste. Right. 4/4. Okay. Do I want to draw that? Probably, because I'll play another creature the same turn, right? There's going to be a morph underneath this. I didn't surveil it to the graveyard because it's a good card. Is there a world where I could play 2/2 next turn? Do I have one more? The Jaded Analyst isn't in the deck. I don't even think I do. I've got like Dog Walkers I can't cast. That's the closest to 2/2 this deck has. Yeah, it's funny that Man with the Mask part of the problem is you're saying it's a detective. Yeah, like that is synergy. Thank you for showing up in the afternoon so you could pay less attention yesterday. Yeah, it was a huge day. Yeah, so I know in this set too, but it used to be that even like getting a 4-mana 3/2 flying was like kind of a big deal. Moon Heron, like, I don't know. It was like a certain gold standard. Phantasmal Monster is from Alpha Beta actually, and this thing doesn't have 3 toughness. Okay, so that has haste, which is annoying. And that? Whoa. This card's really good. Hey, 3 creatures attack this turn. No! No! God. Well, we had a good run. I can't draw this thinking cap. It's way too slow. I can make a 2/3 lifelink. It's just too slow against what my opponent's doing. I'm on a 2-turn clock, and also Case of the Gateway Express really wants me to draw more creatures. I just have to bin this thinking cap and hope that some of the players shows me something else. Other than land. Okay, perf. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in a dirty race against Yarus. I might flip this just so it's a flying lifelinker next turn. Like, it's either that or flipping it like in 2 turns, right? God, everything. Maybe I'm just supposed to trade and have lifelink. They're attacking for 8. I would attack with this. I'm at 16. Do I just like trade with Nervous Gardener and gain 2 life? It makes Case of the Gateway Express so bad. And this is a 2-turn clock. I just think if I block, gain 2 life, take 6, now I just have a 1/1 and they still have 3 creatures. Like, it's just not, that's not the way forward, so I can't. If you trade their creature, oh, right. This also does that. Yeah, exactly. It's messed up. Yaros, good card. Yeah. They have Infinite Gas. They have Hasty Scathe Zombies. They probably just play another Scathe Zombies here post-combat. Or one of their Tunnel Tipsters. Or they just play a removal spell, yeah. I lost to this card. Like this, I'm like 1% to win this game at this point. I think this has to flip so they can get in. Creature. Oh. They just get whatever it is back for free, face up. Admittedly, No More Lies and Assemble the Players aren't best friends. Maybe this wasn't an Assemble the Players deck. One of the creatures is like a spell. Okay, we died. We could concede. Can play Gateway Express this turn to like kill a face down card so that it comes back face up. Which seems worse. We can take 11. No, we can't. Can't take 11. Like, yeah, we're actually just stone dead. We can get in for 2 and jump. Actually, might be correct. Do we want to kill something? I don't think so. Yeah, I think we're just jumping and then scooping. Like, yeah. We do have a make your move in our deck. Oh, right. They can just play 2 hasty 2/2s. We can't even chump. That's awesome. Well played. Oh, wait. The lifelink saves us, doesn't it? No, because this thing got in. They even missed a point with this last game. Well played. Well played. Okay, that's our run, right? I didn't actually check. I'm pretty sure you can only lose once in these day 2 things. That was the case in the best of 3 thing yesterday. I didn't lose any of the matches I was going for. 2 games remaining. What? How does this work? Oh, you just... Oh, I see. It's single limb. Oh, okay. So you can't... You get a chance to play 4 matches, but if you lose one... I see. You can lose... All 4 of them get 500 gems. 3 of them get 1,500. 2 of them get 2,500. And 1 of them still make day 2. But then, whether you won or lost, does it affect the way you go in? Anyways, I didn't get kicked out of this event yet. Should I cut like one of these enchantments? I feel like both of these 2 cards and this one just want me to be playing more creatures. Yeah, let's cut this one because it's not a creature. And let's add in another detective. Either the 2-drop or the museum. Definitely the museum night watch. It's better. And then like these No More Lies, although they are totally fine and they're trades, they aren't creatures. Like Out Cold, No More Lies. We can't get Intrude on the Mind, even though it doesn't work. It's a spell that creates creatures, but also draws cards. We haven't drawn this. I'm not dead. Maybe 1 NLM, No More Lies. Yeah, maybe cut 1 No More Lies. Yeah, we do just kind of want creatures in this deck, hey? But we didn't even draft them. Like we can put this, we can put in this and this for 2 No More Lies. Maybe that is just better. Just pile of dumb creatures instead of any counter spells. And then like if we want to game 3, we can be on the counter spells. This is some weird experimentation I'm doing here. But like we drafted Assemble the Players and we drafted Gateway Express. Maybe I don't play Jaded Analyst. It can't even attack. But like 1 No More Lies is kind of worse than Wrench or On the Job. I should have drafted 1 more off-color morph. Wait, I did. Right. Should I play off-color morph rogue instead of Jaded Analyst? You can cast it off Assemble the Players.
But this is a detective for this that never attacks, admittedly. Do other things care about detectives? Not really, no. Just the thinking cap and the pilfer proof that I cut. Yeah, sure. Let's cut normalize for off-color morph that we can cast on assembled pairs. Okay, now our creature count's at 16. It's really 17. We still have make your move and out cold. There's barely any removal in this deck at all, but our Gateway Express and our assembled players are turned on. Let's try it. Wait, let's get more coffee. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. I'm gonna locate my wife, make sure my kids are being looked after. Everyone's still here. Winning all 4 matches will allow for a second loss in the second draft. Okay, right. Neat. Okay, so the structure is like... It's like double limb across 2 drafts. Okay, cool. Let's get back in there. The Quanch makes creatures? Wizard of Oz, assemble the players is playable. It's like... It has kind of a high ceiling. It's a little bit like Yaris. Ooh. Almost, hey? If only you were playing... Maybe I should just be on 18 land. Cool. Good enough. Gosh, imagine losing a match. I played this the best of 3 yesterday. I wasn't allowed to lose a match, so... Would I have rather this was a 3-2 that can't block? I mean, I would have played it on turn 2. Oh, God. We just hold this. I wish. I wish we could just hold that. We can't. Alright, we're going to, like, untap, be at 10. And then hopefully stabilize with Intrude on the Mind, because it makes a flyer. What is the Quanch again, Man with the Mask? Holy shit. If I don't want to Intrude on the Mind, I can flip a Snoop and kill a Projector Inspector next turn. Actually, I have to kill this on my own turn so they don't get this trigger. Oh, right, a small creature didn't enter because this pumps it. Oh, this wasn't a small creature anyway. Interesting. Yeah, I want to kill this thing, I think. Because it just turns this on. Like, it turns all of the detectives into triggers. And I'm already at 14. Wait. Oh, this is 3. Man. I thought this flipped for 2. Okay, going back and thinking about this flipping for 3, I think I'm still doing the same thing. I didn't draft any private eyes. Didn't see any. Well, against this deck, the No More Lies seem really good. I don't entirely know why our opponent's splashing black, but they probably have a reason. It's not Extract a Confession. Okay, so we could play a face down Night Watch and flip this. We could cast this, or we could just cast this face up. But like, we kind of need the flying. I really wish this flipped for 2. We're kind of just dead to this private eye. Yeah, I'm going to play the Intruder in the Mind and hope that that's enough to kind of not die. Okay. So now this is flying. And if they can draw another card, then this is unblockable. They have No More Lies mana up, of course. He didn't attack with Private Eye. Okay. Well, does this resolve? Okay, I divide them into 2 piles, and then the opponent chooses a pile. So, against this opponent, the Griff Walker is probably the most useful, and then after Griff, I think it's Dog Walker. What am I taking? 6? Yeah. Six, or I get to block a flyer. Oh, are they just bouncing it? Fair enough. I am at 2. I really like this card. So I'm just in a mirror match. My opponent's deck is way better. Well, they're black for some reason too. I didn't rip a land, which is just unacceptable. I can pay 3 to get a land, right? Like, I can just pay 3, get a land, play Griff, and then lose. I probably just shouldn't show them any more cards. Yeah, let's turn this. Let's turn this face up, and then probably concede. Yeah, like all I can do is play a Morph or Night Watch. I could have gone all in on this, but then all it does is like get them for 3 and I gain 3. This is the same as blocking. So I can play a 3rd flyer. They just attack with everybody. Flipping for 3s. Yeah, that's why you don't like it. Fair enough. Okay, we're back on the counter spells. I don't want Alley Assailant. Make Your Move is good. Let me cast that turn. Occult is fine. True of the Mind was good. Yeah, maybe Assemble the Players is garbage. Maybe we just don't need to be on a million creatures because we're not playing Assemble the Players. Like, it does threaten to draw a bunch of cards. And we don't have a ton of other things that do that. But it also isn't that good at drawing a bunch of cards. Like, it should be, though. Look how many cards it can draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 cards in the deck it can threaten to draw. 2 of our creatures can't be cast. It draws all of our cards. We could play Wrench instead of some of the players. Or the Haunch. I mean, instead of the players, if we want to be on, like, Haunch plus On the Job, that could be sweet. Let's do the players this game. It's going to draw 3 Granite Witnesses. Could have given the Thopter lifelink on block as the entire turn. You're right, Captain Asparagus. I did see that. And, like, theoretically, along with chumping, that gets us to another turn. Let's keep this. Thank you. Aww, you made me an elephant. Beautiful. Thanks very much, sweetheart. I like it. Is it up here with the Father's Day picture? Appreciate it. It feels so bad keeping this on top, but I think it might be right. We have like 2 removal spells total, and they have a Private Eye. We're not like trying to hit any 2-drop. Like we don't have any. We have the 1 2-mana 1/1, admittedly. Yeah, this one. This untaps things too. Incredible. I think we just slam this, offer the trade with this thing. Gosh, going first is better than going second. What up, James? I kicked you in the shin because it was shit. I don't know what you're talking about, but probably you're just bullshitting, which is, you know, most of comedy. What if instead of you having a 2/2, I had a 2/2? What are you going to do? Play +2/+2 and draw a card? I dare you. This person has Private Eye, and what other morphs do they show us? They have the 3-mana 2/2 flying. They have Mark Watch Phantom. What else did we just lose to? Projector Inspector. Steam Core Detective. 4-mana open? Interesting. Yeah, go to combat. No more lies? Yeah, I'll try to kill your wall. You got it. We drew Intrude on the Mind again. They didn't show us any No More Lies game 1. They just, and they have a black card. They have 3 cards in hand. This one replaces itself. But this one has 3 power. And we have an Intrude on the Mind. No, that's fine. I'm going to keep this one. Are they just... No, they can't be. They can't be. They wouldn't dare. They wouldn't dream of it. I've got the sneaky factor fiction again. Sure. I mean, the Dog Walker is probably better than the Snoop, but the Snoop is another card. We were fixed for mana? Yeah. I will block, maybe. I have been doing pretty well. Thank you very much, Yukon. I appreciate your support. Doing pretty well considering I draw 8 lands every game in a deck that tops out at 5. It has 1/5, by the way. Okay, nice. All right. That, are you splashing for this? I mean, I don't actually hate that. Word. Am I just killing that immediately? Is that what Make Your Move is doing this game? They go to 11. I'm into it. An instant, or a sorcery, or a creature with flying. Yeah, okay. Alright. They still haven't shown us like a black card that's like, this is why I'm playing black. Unless it's Macabre Reconstruction. Okay, now we're on the draw. The No More Lies get a bit worse because they're just going to slam their stuff before we can have a chance to counterspell it. Somewhat. Like, their deck is extremely low to the ground. So I worry that No More Lies will be a blank draw. The Assemble the Players also gets a bit worse because we just might be under the gun to do stuff. Unfortunately, bringing in Jaded Analyst doesn't help a ton because most of their attackers have flying. We could bring in, you know, any of these bad creatures. Who's the Quanch? Oh, the Korvad Haunch. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the Korvad Haunch actually gains 3 life, so that might be one of the targets. Bringing in Due Diligence might actually be some sort of next level of smart play because we have some lifelinkers. They didn't show us a ton of removal. This isn't a card I'm usually excited about playing, but like in this particular matchup, it might be correct. And then Assemble the Players could either be Auspicious Rival or Wrench, or it could just stay Assemble the Players. Again, we have, what is it? It's a lot. It's a lot of hits. Right? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14? What? I thought it was only 11 last time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, no, not these. Right. It's not the Griffnot trackers. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 12 cards. Yeah. Okay, should we try out Haunch and Due Diligence instead of the counterspells on the draw? Or should we just take the Wrench? The thing about the Wrench is it's actually good if you get completely goozled on... It also gives Vigilance, right? Yeah, I gotta submit. How many creatures is this? 15? Perfect. Oh, you thought it was actually called the Korvad Crunch? Yeah, no, it's Korvad Haunch. It's a piece of leg. It is an English word. Well, not the first one. 3 lands. Intrude on the Mind for the 3rd time this game. Let's do it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, none of these were the cards that we cut for Intrude on the Mind, but like, admittedly, in your opening hand, Intrude on the Mind feels pretty good. As long as you can cast it on turn 2, when they're on turn 3. Like, did I say Intrude on the Mind? I meant No More Lies. Like, now we're just kind of committing to being on the back foot. This has to resolve in order to get us back in the game. Or they could have a slow draw like they had game 2. It's possible. I don't even have double blue yet. Okay. They do have double blue. Never mind. Everything's fine. We're all fine here. How are you? Holy, that's what they're splashing for. Holy. Okay, well, the bad news is it's getting us for 2. And they're going to have a 1-1. Unless they tap out this turn, which they might. Hopefully they don't tap out to... Oh my gosh, they have like 2 or 3 Extract Confession. If they Extract Confession immediately, it sucks. And they very well may. They sliced from the shadows. Hilarious. Okay. That is essentially a Extract Confession. Well... we can offer this block. They're probably just going to Extract Confession pre-combat. So hopefully Intrude on the Mind lets us have a 3/3 flying. This is a card to splash for, though. I like it. Who is this? It's this. Yeah, I'm gonna play this instead because it means that when they have it, we're not gonna take. We're gonna be able to still eat this. Make this look like Dog Walker. They have a Macabre Reconstruction too, but we have a second Griffnot Tracker to maybe exile this thing. Magic the Gathering over here. This is some intense stuff. Yeah. You feel like Assemble drawing a creature is at least as good as boarding in Bad Morph. Right, but it also takes things to line up. The stars have to align for Assemble to draw. Yeah, I was worried about this. Okay. Let's try to block Teysa. Oh, that feels good. Well, we thought we were out last game. Oh, we didn't rip the land. Just wish this was another land. Did we punt last turn? No, they've had it all, right? We weren't just taking 2 from Teysa. Yeah, we're making our land drop. This is really good. Maybe yeah, I have creatures in my hand. Oh, maybe it's just this? Is that weird? I'm taking 8. I'm going to untap at 5, and they'll have another creature or 2. And then what's my plan? I don't even know if I care if I kill Teysa anymore. Yeah. No, I'm putting a land in each side. No, they're not going to have 2 more creatures, and I won't have a creature. I can hopefully block this Spirit Token at least. Have a 3/3. I want to draw that. They put 2 creatures in the bin. Yeah. Maybe they are playing 2 more creatures this turn and killing my thing. All right. Maybe not. Well, they could play a creature and sacrifice a clue. Well done, Toby. You drew your Teysa. I'm toast. I don't think I have outs. Yeah, they did it. They killed my thing, played 2 creatures, and cracked a clue. Yeah. No, I don't believe that anything I do matters now. These are all attacking, and there's another 1/1. I can make your move, Teysa, obviously. That doesn't really help, though. I have 4 additional mana. So yeah, I mean, I can block this. Kill this. Like, this doesn't do anything. I could have surveilled it away, right? Or was that this game? No, that was last game. No, I don't know. I didn't make any choices this game, did I? Like, obviously I stacked the Intrude on the Mind. But yeah, the opponent just cleaned my clock, right? Yeah. Get you. Well, okay, if I'm pretending that they're gonna mess up or like be afraid of something, I guess it's just play this face down and then probably toss out a wrench. Hold up, make your move. You know, let them punt if they want me to untap. Like, they probably won't. I think I pass, and then they crack a clue, and I kill their... I think I'm supposed to kill this thing now, because... Oh, it's Power 4! Oh my god. Oh my god, make your move doesn't even kill Teysa. I was thinking make your move kills Teysa. Okay, make your move does literal nothing, and there's no reason to put it in my hand. Is that like his chat spamming that? Yeah, just one person reminding me it's power, not toughness. They make these white cards. It's like the zombie that comes in tapped or untapped. You know what I mean? Well, that's cool that we went out on a punt. Although it was kind of an irrelevant punt. Like, the Intrude of the Mind stack would have had a creature on both sides if I realized that this didn't kill this. Or do anything. If I realized this wasn't a mulligan. So that's chill. Right. It's lit up because there's a wrench in play. It wasn't even lit up before, I guess, hey? Okay. Hey, well played, Toby. Good luck. Good luck in your next match and your next draft. Okay, so I think I just don't get into the second draft because you need a token to do that. It should hopefully just tell me to claim my 1,000 gems now. This deck really wasn't as good as my sealed, which is fine. I did go for like a draft deck that I believe in. And enjoyed. I valued these over Lightning Helixes and Shocks in the draft. Picked them really early. And then I don't know. I'm not sure if I spent a high pick on this, but I definitely picked it. This I have no regrets about. My opponent's deck just now, definitely better than mine. My opponent's deck in the second round, it felt like I could have won. The Mana Leaks versus this in the case of the Pilfered Proof, I just don't quite have the sense of like what the exact look is supposed to be. Maybe I overvalued these. These were honestly only okay in this draft, whereas I'm kind of seeing them be like stellar, or they seem stellar at least in previous games. It's possible that just like jamming the On the Jobs and the Crowbot Haunch every game was better, and just trying to be more of like a hit 'em with dogs white deck. That was certainly like a lot of the games I won were just like dogs and Gateway Expresses turned on. So like love these. Still like Granite Witness. Oh, Cold was good. Night Watch was fine. Make your move says power, not toughness. That's just a weird choice. Assemble in case of the Pilfer Proof. Kind of questionable, it turns out. Okay, hey, that was my draft. Take a look at this deck if you care. Maybe I should hit the screenshot button or something. I'm gonna snip it. We're snipping it. Boop-a-da-boop. There we go. No one can see what I'm doing really, but it's taking a snip. That's totally fine. I don't mind actually showing off here while we're hanging out. If anyone has any questions, can I play for more games? No, I've played them all, Sarkon. Those are all the games. You're allowed to lose twice. MKM Open Day 2. That's what that one's called. And then I'm going to go in and it should be claim. Oh, no, it's still play. Still one game remaining? Oh, you can play for gems. Lol. Okay, okay. Let's play the... Jesus, you're right. I'm not done playing Magic. That's so weird. Let's play the Haunch and cut one of the caps. Let's cut the bad creatures. Sorry, not that flyer. You're fine. Let's cut Assemble the players because it just never did literally anything. Should I play Auspicious Arrival or a Wrench? No, let's play these counter spells. Hell yeah. This version with 2 on the jobs. You get to play until you... It's like a regular best of 3 draft. Day 2. I was thinking I was only going to have 1 loss. But no, we get to play this game for some gemmy gems. Kendall, did you make coffee?
No.
But you did drink the coffee. She drank the coffee, but she didn't make more coffee, even though I did the first step of boiling the water.
Hey, I did a bunch of other things.
Yeah, though that's the difference between me and you. I didn't do anything yesterday. I just stayed in bed all day. God, I want to live in that world. We're on the draw. We have a Surveil land and stuff on 3. Yeah, our deck doesn't really have better draws than this, so mulliganing is just sort of moot. Not a land, go to graveyard. I mean, that's a lie. We have this 2-drop. This is our 2-drop. This is why we have to play these. Ouch. Bob cards, you hit us. It hurts. I am countering a 2/1 artifact creature. Maybe these are cash just because no one has 2-drops. Oh my god, Becky. This is statistically unlikely. On the draw, surveilling. I mean, fair enough. Probably this one that flips for 2. Okay, the op is Heckbent. We have 4 mana. We just really want a 3 toughness card, but we can't have that. So instead... Griffknot Tracker? Yeah, we'll just take 4. Griff 'em. Taking 4. Or we could trade. They have 5 mana. It could be Shady Informant. How do we feel about trading? For 5, it could also be something that kills this. Yeah, let's wait. Let's take the damage. If this is going to hit us for 6, I think we just wanted to do that now. Yeah, it was this one. Okay. So, like, that trade I did kind of want to take. I think we're just tapping that. Yeah, 4 toughness. We have to tap it this turn for sure. I think we need to eventually get 2 for 1 by this, unfortunately. I guess attack with vigilance. Yeah, we're too low not to deal with this or block this. We should have just blocked this with this last turn. That's weird, but true. Okay, yeah, we're doing this and just tapping that thing again. Okay, so for 2, we can suit this up. Yeah, we don't quite have enough mana to do all of this stuff, but like... It looks like we can get away with just... getting in for 7. And then like giving this thing the express. It kills this. Or we could play this face down. And then we trade 2 creatures for that Shady Informant instead. No, I think I want to trade the Express for the Shady Informant. When they kill a Witness, they have 3 1/1s, so they can get us to 2 next turn. Like a Pump Spell kills us. But if they don't have a Pump Spell, we're actually looking pretty stable. Oh, that's so good here. Holy moly. Well, I don't know if we can come back from that. Certainly not with the Plains. Oh, we should actually play this. I don't know why I'm doing this. A 1-drop doesn't even save me. Yeah. Look, I have Fairy Snoop in my deck, opponent. Alright, maybe this draft deck was just really, really bad. It did only win 1 match. We're on the play again. I do feel like Normalize is good against this opponent. I want to keep playing the counter spells. Got a ton of creatures. The Analyst is going to be fine. I don't think Second Thinking Cap helps more than everything else we've got in here. Maybe Second Thinking Cap is better than Second on the Job.
What are you making?
I kind of just want to have this so that there's one more thing in my deck that costs 2 mana that's like relevant in any sense.
I'm not 100% sure on it.
What does this say?
Good morning, Kirby. Ogara, sorry, yeah, I haven't been responding to chat. I've been deep in it here, losing to Bob Cards and everybody else. Let's catch up. I'm scrolling up. James plays with Drew Maturing Lands. Yeah, exactly. What up, Ogara? I'm glad you enjoyed the event yesterday. We can play for more gems. Yeah, the button did say play. That was a full 4 games. It's like the only GP I went to where you packed up. Placed in the top like third of the field because he kept playing even after out of day 2 contention. Yeah, exactly. Question about Ruling from yesterday. Thoughts of being this from the grave only puts the copy on the sack upon resolution. I am actually not 100% sure if we got that right. My source was just Wheeler. Or no. Wheeler was the one who thought that it didn't go up on resolution. And honestly, the players were really confident. Which isn't great. But that's the way I had been thinking it worked. I'll admit.
What's the next step?
Can't block this.
The slits, and then you place the
Yeah, I actually wouldn't mind that one and the Aragorn ruling.
Brad. Do you have a
For both, I was like, I'm not sure, and so we just leaned on whoever seemed sure or like claimed to have done it before and knew how it worked, which isn't how you should judge comp events, admittedly. So I'll take the full for that one. 2 mana, 1/3 flying. My 2 mana flyer is only 1/1. How is that fair? Am I defensive on the job next turn? Holy.
on the floor of the living room and you're cleaning everything up. So maybe if I put away somewhere in there.
I chucked in the bin.
Yeah. Did you check with all your Legos?
Not sure. I feel like there's a pad in here. I don't know if it's here. There's a pad in
Might have been a dream.
Are we in a green one now?
What does the Shady Form flip up for? Is it 5? It's probably 5. Oh, really? You're pretty sure the Savines was wrong, hey, Ogara? Fair enough. You might be right.
Need.
I'm blocking. Blood spatter analysis. Oh god, there's a Vein Ripper in their bin. Don't love that. Do I even want to cast this on the job? No, I just flip this thing. Oh my god, they have a Vein Ripper in their yard and they're about to get it back with their onboard Raise Dead. This is literally unacceptable. On the job doesn't save this thing. How am I dealing with this Vein Ripper? Well, they don't have 6 mana yet. So that's one way. There might be something they want more.
Mom, I'm sorting your pin.
They don't attack. They just want to trade Night Drinker Mori for a counter on Blood Spatter Analysis.
Brad, and I noticed that there's so many pin needles going through it. So I'm sorting them. Pin pad, whatever it's called.
How does this work? Put a +1/+1 counter for each card put in your graveyard this way. Yeah, I think I want a 2/2 more than I want a 1/1. Like, say they give me 4 cards. Yeah, this extra island doesn't do anything. Yeah, this is right. Wait, was I supposed to go 5-0 there? Because you just get a 5/5 flyer that just attacks possibly into Vein Ripper? Yeah.
Still the same thing.
Me. Because she made that sweater.
Still end of turn, kill one of my things? Sure, you got it.
Right? That was her. The green sweater? Yeah. That's my sweater. Oh! Like my pink
5
sweater.
or more. 5 or more, you say. I have 7 mana.
That was
I think I'm just casting this, face downing this.
I found my favorite Hot Wheel.
You can pre-combat this so this can attack.
It was in
That's kind of cool. Vein Ripper's 6 to cast, right? Yeah.
Heal up.
More like Nelly Bane Orangutan.
There we go. Quinn, look at this. What? Why are they hanging? I don't know. That's what I was fixing. Just clean that. I know,
7 mana.
but she didn't have that. She got that for Christmas. But now
What are they? What's their options at 4 mana? Just a morph, basically. Undercity Eliminator is good.
Let's doing that.
I'll get over Undercity Eliminator though, if that's what they want to do.
Can't stay where they are. That's all that matters. Yeah. Ouchie, that could hurt.
This costs 2, right? Yeah.
I'm looking for one of her pairs, but I can't with all these. She might not have one.
Hey, please don't.
I don't know that does that. Did you know that does that? Yeah, I sew with her all the time.
This is so funny. Blue has a 2 mana 3/2 that just says, hey, if you want me to go do any work, you gotta spend 6 mana.
Guys, can you get out?
I'm just sorting all of them, so that I can actually look at these doors without poking myself. Do you like my Hot Wheel? My favorite one?
Also, this turn of mine is pretty lame. They're going up to 9 here. These two are tapped down. I spend 6 mana to make them chump with this. And they go to 3, 4. They go to 4. Or I can just attack with Night Watch Phantom.
I found my favorite Hot Wheel.
Congratulations. That's your favorite Hot Wheel. Oh, I have a clue from Out Cold. Oh, that's really good. Okay, okay. Sure. Does that win the game? Not quite. But we ride. They put this thing back in hand, hey? That makes sense. Makes 2 bodies. Yeah. If they don't block, I just kill them, right? 5, 10. Yeah, cool. Sweet. Close one. Close one. That was his favorite Hot Wheel.
I think I got it. Good enough now. It's not Needle Forest anymore.
Good thing we didn't 5-0 the Warlord. Good thing we didn't 5-0. Yeah, they just had they had the orangutan for it, right?
They do 2 different things.
It is a funny position though, where you're just like, well,
One makes lines like this.
do we bring Make Your Move in just for Vein Ripper? Or Wrench just for Vein Ripper? What the heck does Vein Ripper say again?
Why do you need those level products? Not enough.
They're for stretching material.
Not enough.
Ward, sacrifice a creature. So like Wrench is terrible. Make Your Move is still a 2-for-1, but like might be right. Auspicious Arrival gets a bit better. If we just want to like trade something for it. We're on the draw. The lies are still good, I think. Their spells are pretty expensive. Is On the Job worse on the draw? I think On the Job should just turn into this one.
Check your art.
6/5 flying for 6. Ward sacrifice creature whenever creature dies.
Quinn, can you help me find a Brad?
Whose trigger is it? It's flying massacre worm. All right, good luck, Bob's cards. For some gems. Just plan for some gems. Just palling around in a medium stakes draft here. Also, yeah, let's try to figure out this Savine's Reclamation situation. Can I just cast Savine's Reclamation on Arena? Does anyone know? I don't really feel like firing up Moto right now. But yeah, I will come clean. I don't today. Not feeling tired. No, how Savine's Reclamation works. It is a tough thing to sort out. I'm glad we brought in that Jaded Analyst. I'm glad the Jaded Analyst attacked lethal. I'm sad about our thinking cap. This card's really good.
How does this keep landing?
No blocks. What's going on here? Just cashing in chases on for 3 damage. Hand of Fester Leech. Our opponent is aggro. Oh, we needed to play a second blue last turn. Whoops. Do we have any more 1-drops? I think so. But it's better to wait on flipping this morph because we can get Fester Leech to pay mana. Maybe. I'm blocking this leech, bud.
How does my Hulk wheel keep landing?
Well, gravity pulls all the things near the earth towards the earth.
Yeah, but it keeps landing here. When I drop from like here, it goes like.
Oh, it keeps landing on its wheels? That's cool.
That's right there. Like that time. What? How does my Hot Wheel keep landing? Oh, and this truck can
James, I'm going to eventually have to draw specs. I've seen 11 lands. Okay.
What are you making it do? It's for like
Goodbye, this Snoop.
keeps landing.
Well, they still don't have 3 black. So that is chill. So do I want 3 lands and a 2/2, or do I want
A kid.
either a like they played their Gearbane already. They might have another kill spell, but like getting the land kind of doesn't matter. So I feel like you're just like, hey, give me the cards, or give me a 5/5. Right? Like, do I want a 1/1?
What's a 1/1?
Do I want a 2/2 and just block orangutan?
What's a 2/2?
No, I think I want the cards or a 5/5.
5/5.
These are numbers.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm talking about creatures in the game of Magic.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Ukon, that is an important ruling. You know what? Savine's Reclamation has just been around for 4 years, so I'll be honest. This ruling caught me by surprise. I kind of just... I don't play this card, but I've been living under the assumption that all the players in the top 8 have been playing it really regularly. I know what it does. But it wouldn't be the first time that wasn't the case. Do they have another Chases on? Okay, here's the thing about all those lands in my bin that my opponent doesn't know. I can't use them. Right? Like, my opponent doesn't know my hand's all lands, and I'm not getting a Dog Walker anyway. If they just have another Gearbane Orangutan, obviously I'm fine. I'm sad. Oh, well, we traded 2 cards for it. This will block that. Okay, there's 5 lands left in my deck. There's 4 lands left in my deck. Right? There's 10 cards in my graveyard. 5 of them are lands. That's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's 2 lands left in my deck? Question mark? Wow. Yeah, I think I just play that face up. I don't want to... Well... It's still... The blocks are almost the same. I'm 1 off from being able to flip it afterwards. While it's morphed, they can't target this thing. And this can't block this anyway, for value or whatever. But flipping this next turn, like 5 might be... Oh no, I only have 1 5-drop in my deck and I already played it. Sure, it's face down. It's a mysterious creature. Do I have 2 lands left in my deck? Sorry, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 plus 5 plus 6? 10 plus 6? There is 1 land left in my deck. Cool. Okay. Well. Get in with this idiot, maybe. Or just trade Festerleech for it.
This is probably kids mode. I don't need 15 is probably
Or
kids
trade another
mode.
card for it.
There's no kids mode.
Yeah, but there's a 50 that's
That's not for kids. Like, there's no kids mode because that is an adult tool. Okay, you guys, kids hopefully won't get spinal problems and need that thing.
But we do sometimes use it when you're not asleep. But not in the food.
Yeah, well, you're not supposed to.
Are you going to my meet soon?
Yup. Like 10 minutes maybe? You dressed?
No.
You want to get dressed?
Kind of.
Okay. The sooner you get dressed, the sooner we can go to Mammy's. I don't need to cycle this, do I? Do I?
When?
I feel like this... We're not going to worry about this in a second. Yeah, here we go.
How does it keep running? I keep making awesome trucks and it keeps landing them. Cool, Quinn. Cool.
This was for the Vein Ripper, admittedly. So if they play the Vein Ripper, I am a sad boy.
Oh my god!
I need them to pay the ward first.
Making this corn.
Just, can you wait? I'm gonna figure this out and I might need more fabric because I'm screwing this up. Okay, it's not working how I thought it was gonna work, so I can't, like, necessarily
Right on time.
I would appreciate it if you didn't cut the fabric here until I figure out whether I need more.
Oh yeah, totally fine to bring that up. The other issue I had was with Aragorn, the what's it called? King of Gondor versus Flash creatures.
How did it land?
There's more of these, hey? Well, yeah, I'm just gonna tap both these.
Hey, look now.
If I could draw the Crunch here, that would be okay. Yeah, it makes sense that my opponent's not out of kill spells. The other problematic part of this game is that like they're gonna run out of lands right after they hit Vein Ripper, which is really annoying.
Second. Oh my god! Quinn, it's just a hog wheel. It's little so it can catch air.
Only 12 cards left in my
It's
deck.
landing
This gets their best
every
creature
time
back.
on its wheels.
Yeah, the Vein Ripper's in here somewhere.
Basically,
I might hit the other No More Lies in time. That's honestly possible. No. I'm losing to such jank. Oh god. I'm gonna mill out. Oh, you're here, but the Vein Ripper's not in the bin yet. Oh my god. I guess I could just take 2 out of the 3 best creatures. Like I'd probably just take Shady and Gearbane. I could take Gearbane and Runebrand. I'm at enough life that Shady isn't actually that scary. These 2 are though. Yeah, it sucks, but I think I have to attack with this idiot. This thing's flipping. I don't know. Is this thing flipping? It's bad against these. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm not sure that the life matters yet. But this guy matters, so I have to play him. God. Oh, I'm not hitting Vein Ripper. It's so awkward. This is probably No More Lies in here. Oh, third swamp. Their last card's like the Vein Ripper anyway. Oh, Eliminator, you say. They have the clue token. You got it, bud. Lamb. Yeah, my cards are really good. This card is, I mean, I played this in like the first draft deck I played in this format. I don't hate it. You know, it's a big expensive bomb that eventually wins because it's so expensive. Yep. Let's mill ourselves out. This is such a sad end of this game. Oh, man. I don't think I have any outs left. I'm not really sure what in the 6 cards left in my deck I can do here. Yeah. Of course it's going to be all spells, because there's only 1 land left in the whole pile. Yep. 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 This is one of my Granite Witnesses. My Case of the Gateway Express. I draw the last land. It's on me to draw it. Cool. This is like, it's not that bad. My opponent built a cool grindy deck that like is a lot worse than a lot of the white decks, but I don't know. They lined up their long goodbye correctly, and they had a bunch of removal, and then their robbery works. Do I have outs? What am I supposed to trade with? Probably just Eliminator.
I can salvage this one if I just pick out all the stitches. So if you want to cut out your ink. Did you guys leave food?
Taking 9 and gaining 4? Oh, I'm still exactly dead. Well played, Bob's cards. No, I'm at -4? No, I'm at 0. Yeah. My cards are good. What was this?
Keep paying attention to when you're eating and deciding
We don't get to find out.
when
That's
the
weird.
table needs to be cleared.
So yeah, I wanted to say though, okay, now finally this is over. Went 1 and 3 drafting blue-white. I won 1,500 gems. Good times. All right. Day 2 draft. Took much more time than I thought. Day 2 draft 1. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We completed it. Magic cards, ladies and gentlemen. You don't always win at them. Okay, so this card, whenever it attacks, up to 1 target creature can't block this turn. So you don't have to target anything. You can target 0. If you're the monarch, creatures can't block this turn. And just there's a thing in the Magic rules where sometimes, and I should probably just bring up the CR. Like I should probably, but I don't know exactly where it is in my family escape moving. So the thing is, oftentimes when you hear creatures or creatures you control, it's looking for the set. It's looking for the creatures that are in play or the creatures that are in this zone or the creatures that fit this characteristics, and it affects the set with whatever it's telling you. But I think the way this is written, it's just like creating a rule for the rest of the turn, like a new static ability. 611.2c. Thanks, Joanna. Fantastic. Okay, let's read that. Continuous effects. Yeah. Continuous effect generated by the original lasts as long as stated. Some have durations worded. If it modifies characteristics of any objects, the set of objects is determined when that effect begins. So 611.2c is what I would normally think is how Aragorn works. But we ended up ruling that like this means that flash creatures can't block too, or like animated mutavaults, which felt weird. But I couldn't find any further help with it. The way it's written is a little different. After that point, the set won't change. This works differently than a continuous effect from a static ability. But it's not a static ability. It's a triggered ability. That doesn't modify the characteristics change. So it can't affect... I don't know, Pywo or Pharmacist Judge, are you still in chat? The second half is the important bit. If it's single continuous parts, the modifier is determined independently. That's right. Okay, and in classic comprehensive rules language, I read this sentence twice in a row and still don't understand it. All white creatures until entering a +1 gives the bonus to all perms that are white creatures when the spell ability resolves. Prevent all damage the creatures would deal. It doesn't modify any object's characteristics. It's modifying the rules of the game. Right, exactly. So this example, so maybe Aragorn is one of these. I still have a tough time understanding the difference between these two things. Yeah. It also affects damage from permanents later become creatures. So the ability to block, I guess, falls into this second half. But Nelly versus rules, just constantly struggling here. Before next stream, I'll try to figure out how... Oh, Adam is here. Hey, Adam, just wanted, if you're still here, I was playing Draft. MKM Draft. Don't get to know unless you click the very corner of the screen that says Battlefield. Oh, I see. Fair enough. Fair enough. What a loose approximation of a game of Magic the Gathering. Yeah, that last game was wild. It was a weird one. And kind of disappointing. I did draw every single land in my deck, but that's okay. It's nice that I drew my last land so my opponent didn't get a land off of the robbery card. It's just like, steal 4 of your spells. It's like, yeah, oh good, I got all the lands out of there for you, so here you go, pal. Anyways, I should get going. I've got to go back to the Dad Mines. Thanks for watching my Arena Open run. And let's see if we can raid someone. Anybody else? Twitching. Wheeler is playing Spell Rogue, and Adam is playing Dark Souls. But Wheeler's stream hasn't started yet. So let's read Adam. Thanks for watching, everyone. Appreciate you. Here's Adam. He's jamming Dark Souls. And I will catch you on the flippity-dippity. Quinn.
Can you use the treadmill?
Can you use what?
The treadmill.